Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing today? I hope that you're doing well. Welcome to the Spiritual Sunday reading. So I'm pretty excited here. I hope that you guys are having a good week. Let me just go ahead here and connect to the collective energy. So spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, can you please help me connect with the energy of the collective, please, for the collective reading? As always, we wanted to say a big thank you to you for your support, for your clarity, and for your accuracy. We just wanted to say as well, thank you for everything that you do for us. We appreciate you so much. Thank you. So I am pretty excited here. Let's go ahead and connect. I'm going to start here with this deck. All right. How's everybody doing? How is your week going? Okay, Spirit, what do we need to know for the collective energy for the week ahead? Ooh, we have attachment. Okay. Definitely starting the week off here on a little bit of a difficult note. Some of us may be looking at, our deep-seated attachments to things, to people, to areas. I definitely get a lot of soul searching here, specifically related to what it is that we're holding on to and what it is that we feel we're ready to let go of. So for some of you this week, you might have all of these like old energies of attachment start to come up. You could even have old patterns of addiction pop up here too. I feel for many of us, we're getting to the point where we're reviewing. So there definitely feels like there's a review of the past, or there's a review of kind of what we've created. There's some kind of like thought pattern here involving taking a really good hard look at what we're attaching ourselves to, what we're attaching our energies to. This is definitely a good week for you guys to help monitor what you're getting overly attached to, especially regarding things like addiction. Old patterns could resurface this week as well. I feel like there's lots of places on the planet today that are actually, and this week, that are really wrestling with ideology. And so I'm definitely getting like holding on to the past, where maybe the past needs to be released. Sometimes I feel as well this week you guys could feel stuck. Like you might be wondering, why am I constantly thinking about this? Why can't I seem to let this go? There definitely needs to be a bit more grace and love and kindness that you send to yourself. We have second chakra, Archangel Ariel. For some of you, you could be noticing the return here of a lover. From the past, this person still feels very attached to you. They're still very focused on themselves, though. I feel like this person always had a reputation for being a little bit stubborn, and none of that seems to have changed here with their energy. So I just want you guys to be careful of this past person. For others of you that are really wrestling with, addiction this week, it would be a really good idea for you to do anything that's creative that can really help you change your mindset or focus a little bit more on what you're wanting to create for yourself going forward. Strong sacral chakra energy this week for the collective, which means, a lot of sexuality, passion, creativity, definitely going to be featured this week. We have anxiety. Okay, one more please for the collective. Ooh, we have two. I'm going to take both of them. We have 7th chakra rest and, 7th chakra Archangel Uriel, and we have rest and rejuvenation. Okay. So definitely a major cornerstone for the collective energy this week will be resting, relaxing, sleeping, paying attention to what needs to happen here, especially in terms of the body. I feel like many of you guys have been ignoring the body, and, we're at the time of the year where we do need to be pretty diligent. What's interesting is we have 2 chakra points. So some of you could really benefit from meditating to the sacral chakra or to the crown chakra here. You might also want to meditate and connect with Archangel Ariel or Archangel Uriel. There could be congestion around the head this week especially, okay? Some of you may catch a cold. I just have to be honest here, especially with anxiety, 7th chakra, and rest and regeneration. Rest and rejuvenation, not regeneration. Interesting that I said regeneration. Some of you could actually be needing, a lot of additional rest in order to feel secure. But very active week, I feel this week, honestly, especially for those of us who are sensitive. Definitely feels like there's a lot of energy being downloaded. So just pay attention to what's coming through. What else, please, does the collective energy need to know for the week ahead? Lucky, come here, baby. We have, you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. Okay, many of us are, really breaking away, I feel, from attachments of the past that have kind of limited us or maybe not encouraged us to be ourselves. And I feel like some of you are also very creative, very different, very special. And there's a need for you to lean into this instead of lean away from this. I feel for some of you, you're scared of showing your true face. And it's interesting because I feel like right now, there's lots of people who are different coming up to the surface because that difference is needed. So if people aren't treating you properly because you are different than what they want you to be, I just want to say, screw that. You guys are allowed to kind of have the energy that you want. You're allowed to be yourself. We have Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Lots of spiritual awareness this week, okay? Lots of spiritual awareness. I definitely feel a heavy energy of like downloading information here from spirit. I think many of us are working with this very grandiose energy this week. And again, this could be, obviously actually working with Jesus or Anna, or there's just a sense of like being spiritually connected this week. I just heard expect a miracle. Okay, so somebody here could actually have like literally a miracle happen in their life, or something's going to happen that you never thought would happen. And Spirit's asking you to really trust that this is being divinely guided. What else, Spirit, do we need to be aware of for the collective this week? This is definitely a week where I want you guys to be gentle with yourselves, gentle with your body, really honor what needs to happen, honor what your spirit is sort of saying they would like you to do. This is not a week to push. What else, please? We have, as I use my gifts and talents to serve others, doors open to support my success. Okay, here's the thing, you guys. For some of you, you have a creative gift or a talent that you've kind of been sitting on. And I feel like it's time to make your debut. I'm literally hearing that phrase, debut. So some of you are really getting ready to step into like being a lot more visible, being a lot more focused, being a lot more present, especially in terms of exploring and sharing your gift with the world. Some of you are going to have a very unexpected door open. And it's interesting because I'm hearing the word plant. So this could be something that you've planted a long time ago. And it's like it's finally coming to fruition. It's finally becoming more and more clear. Really awesome energy. What are you crying about, Mojo? We have my career is bursting with opportunities to express my creativity and passion. Boom, there it is. Beautiful. Okay, you guys, this is really interesting because some of you are really going to be stepping more into visibility this week, especially in terms of having some kind of a creative skill or a gift that you have. It's like you're finally getting ready to share that with the world. I actually feel like this is something that is, for some reason, creating a bit of anxiety within you. Maybe you're scared of, stepping into this. Maybe you're scared of being a lot more present or just pushing things forward. However, it feels like it's going to be an incredibly beautiful and powerful thing once you kind of step into owning your gifts here. And it's funny because we did have I'm living debt-free. No, I love being debt-free on the bottom of the deck. So it's interesting because I do feel for some of you, whatever your skill or talent is, the possibility that it's going to open up, amazing doorways for you is definitely very strong. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to step into that. Don't be afraid to trust yourself as well. Energy for the week ahead for the collective. Some of you guys need to get some plants or flowers here for your house. Maybe it's time to get a Christmas tree or you want to get a live one this year. I'm getting a real plant. We have dedicated effort. Busy week though at work especially. Some of you are really going to be committing to, showcasing some kind of skill that you have. You want to really be out there and be very present with your skill and share it with other people as well. Again, really beautiful energy for just becoming more and more empowered each and every day. We have nurture. Lots of divine feminine energy here as well, which is awesome. I love to see it. But I also feel for many of you, you do need to take additional time here to nurture. whatever this skill is, it's going to be very important for you for the week ahead to feel like you are aligned with what it is you're creating for yourself. Some of you might want to do some meditation here to connect with the goddesses. It's interesting. I just feel like for some of you, you've been like holding back or not really wanting to be very visible here with whatever your skill is. But I think this week you're really going to have an opportunity to step more into awareness and step more into being very open about what this gift that you have is. We do also have Seek here. So again, very spiritual here. Spiritual, we have creative energy this week. Definitely going to be important though to ground your energy, especially for those of you who are, very sensitive. I think that this could be a bit of an overwhelming week. Lots of upper chakra energy here too. Good time for meditation, good time for taking it slow and really connecting to your source. Your energy might be a bit sporadic this week as well. Pay attention to your dreams. Many of you guys are getting like these crazy downloads in your dreams. Okay, what do we have here? We have hyena, dare to be different. Yeah, that's the thing. What do we have here? You're not for everybody. Embrace your true north. Look, the thing is, for some of you guys, I really feel like you have been, playing very small. You've been kind of sticking yourself in a box that isn't true. And there's definitely a strong desire this week for some of you guys to step more into trusting yourself and trusting your experience and just like believing that what you have to share does have an important role in the world. Now with hyena here as well, whenever I see a hyena, I always think of gossip. So for some of you, there might be gossip around what it is that you're doing or what it is that you're creating. And that's totally okay, right? Like it's not your prerogative to try to like help other people. It's not your prerogative to try to convince other people that you're worthy of being loved and you're worthy of being accepted. You have to know that yourself and you have to trust that yourself. We also have donkey, keep your heart open no matter what. Beautiful. Now, for some reason, I always tend to associate a donkey here with Jesus. So again, definitely Christ consciousness energy coming up for those of you that resonate with that. I do feel here some of you are working with, some major energies this week. Somebody is also going to receive a package or something that they thought was lost forever. This could even be like some kind of a download from spirit that you just thought maybe you would never get, which I think is really, really interesting. It's a good week for laughter. It's a good week for play. It's a good week for exploring yourself, exploring all of the different aspects of yourself. Really good week for personal development here. But tapping into that heart-centered energy is going to be really crucial, I think, for making sure that the week progresses like it should. We have bear, use power with wisdom. Yes, some of you guys are like really, really wise. There's definitely a strong energy here of you learning a lot and stepping into, this remarkable sense of power. But I also feel for some of you, you're a bit scared. You're a bit scared to really lean fully into who you are. And that's totally okay too. It can be really scary for us to sort of step more into being visible. But I do think that spiritually, that's kind of what you're being asked to do. We have parrot here on the bottom of the deck with listen intently to understand. So I just wanted to be cautious once again and to say to you guys that there is definitely going to be somebody that is talking about what it is you're trying to do. And this might not be the most positive, but you're still being asked to sort of stick to your guns about what it is that you are trying to do or what it is that that you bring to the table. We have manipulation. I feel like some of you guys have been manipulated here, maybe by past patterns, maybe even by past lives, into playing it small, and I really do feel like spiritually, do you hear Mojo? Like spiritually, this is something that you're being asked to sort of break away from. It's not fair for you to be manipulated, and it's not fair for you guys to feel like you just don't have the personal power and the strength that you do have. Mojo says that's right. So it's going to be really important for you guys to just pay close attention to who around you is not very open or forthcoming with you, because there could be like somebody purposely trying to manipulate you. We have endurance, Sun and Scorpio. Okay, we have lots of Scorpio energy. We have the Sun and Scorpio. I believe this is Mercury and Scorpio. So some of you here could have very heavy Scorpio placements, or you're working with a Scorpio this week very closely. But remember that you're strong, and this is your uniqueness here that puts you apart from other people. I really want you to be cautious here of going along the week gently, especially when it comes to your personal energy, because I just feel for some of you, you're not going to have that much energy this week. So be gentle, be kind to yourself, love on yourself, take additional time for rest. It's going to be very important. But otherwise, I do feel like this is going to be, this has the potential to be a really deeply spiritual week for many of us, which I love. But also guard your body, especially around your throat, okay? Especially around your throat and your head. I'm sending you all a very big hug. I hope that you're doing well.